Howdy, ESSM 406. The purpose of this lecture is to introduce you to eCampus. So most of you already know about this, but we'll just go from the beginning. And you can get there by you just type in eCampus, TAMU.edu. And from there, you have your login page. You'd push login. And then it lists your courses. Our course, of course, is ESSM 406. And then I get a different view than you do, so we're going to change it to what the students get to look at. So this is what your page should look like. As we go over here, you have your home page, announcements, the syllabus, how to contact the course staff, your calendar and schedule, and then these are just sort of your, there's your calendar. This is what's going to be sort of the guide for how the course goes, and then below you have your course contents. So let's just kind of go through those one by one. Home page. That's going to take you to, okay, what's happening in the course this week. So you can go through, you'll see whatever announcements, I'll post announcements there, what your tasks are, what the assignments are going to be, what's new, what needs attention. So we'll have this populated as the course begins. The announcements, you can click on that if there's anything that I think you guys need to know. We'll start there. Here's the syllabus. So you can download the syllabus, and I think I've also copied it in here. The syllabus is at the bottom, and it goes through the course goals. It has information about me, how to get a hold of me, the teaching assistants, who we have thus far, everything you want to know about the course. What are the late assignments, the extension regrades, the grading rubric, and then we go through and I give you dates about what August 28th through September 12th, that's going to be the course introduction for Unit 1. And all the information you're going to need about the course is going to be here. I also have what the assignments are for each of these. Also under this tab, you're going to see email etiquette. So for me, it's really important that you write your email in a very respectful, professional manner. This isn't a text message. This shouldn't be an LOL or emoticons. This is another professional way of communicating with your professor that we'll also be practicing, because that's sort of what we're going to be writing, our policy memos. So writing a very formal letter to someone to communicate about environmental policy and your feelings about those subjects. So just take a look through here on the email etiquette. This is also not just your professors, but for your teaching assistants as well. They should be writing you professionally, and you should be writing them professionally. Contact course staff. Again, this is just a cleaned up version, easy to get to. If you want to get a hold of me or any of the teaching assistants, you can find that information here. There's a calendar and schedule on here that we will look into populating for you. And then tools. Under tools, there's a myriad of tools that are available to you on this course. And then, of course, your grades. So your grades are all on here, and you can find out where you're at with your grades through here. Finally, we have the resources and advice. And so we put this together for you so you would have a lot of different resources to help you during this course. There's a class library guide where you can find out about the Texas A&M library and what you need that can help you in this class. We also have the APA 6 citation style, which will help you understand how you should format your bibliography at the end of your memo. And then it also gives you some links to use citation management software, which is EndNote, Zotero, Mendeley. All of these are free, and they're good choices, and they should make your life easier as you're writing your papers or your memos. There's also some ideas about help with writing, and giving you some articles to read about, and a step-by-step guide for how do you write one of these policy memos, structuring it well. There's a common writing errors page, and this is, you can download this. This is what we've compiled from previous courses that students had problems with, and this will help you nip that in the bud. And good luck, we have an extra credit writing center available to you. You can get 10 points of extra credit if you go to the writing center and then submit to us the proof of your attendance. And you have to do this before October 15th. And just send us some proof of attendance to going to the writing center. And then finally, there's some policy memo writing advice from the Harvard's Kennedy School and a list of policy memo topics. So I just kind of went around and found some that I thought you might be interested in. There's ones that are specific to Texas, if you want to focus on a Texas environmental policy issue. And then there's, if you want to look even more broadly, you can do that as well, as long as your policy memo is specific about what you want to work on. Then, per usual, you have your honor code, fair use, piece that's part of every class at Texas A&M, and the Americans with Disabilities Policy Act statement. Then, if we go on back to the course contents, you will see there's a place where there's some video lectures, where we should have all the information for you to watch the lectures. There's the units. We have them broken into Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3.1, Unit 3.2, and Unit 4. And so you can go to each of these. You can have a link to what the introduction is to this unit, what the videos are for the unit. There's a reading list, which you should read before your quizzes. So this, for instance, in Unit 1, we only have 3 readings for you, and they're all just like the basics about environmental policy. It's going to get a little bit more complex and more reading in the subsequent units. And then we have your assignments. So we have assignment 1, and I've just labeled everything as assignments, including quizzes, because it's going to be part of your overall grade. Assignment 1 will be quiz 1. Assignment 2 will be memo number 1. And assignment 3 is a plagiarism tutorial. And then finally, you'll have a post-unit quiz. There's also, I haven't added it yet onto this page, but you will also be doing peer reviews for each other. So not only is it going to be a way for you to learn how to do a really constructive and important critique that will be helpful for the other author, it will also give you an idea of what other students in the class are working on. So giving you a broader idea of what environmental policies are important to people around you. So that's just a really quick overview of how to use eCampus, and as always, you can always email me if you have questions. And that's all we have for video 2. How do I turn off video 2?